Hey, what's the deal? Miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording is actually Memorial Day. Yeah, I mean May 25th, 2020. 2024 or 2024. Look at me, I'm bugging the fuck out. It's still May 24th here. You know what I mean? But the upload time and everything is May 25th. You know what I mean? 2026, 12 p.m. You know what I mean? So, of course, as y'all seen in the shorts yesterday, I told y'all I was going to go out to fucking, to Flushing, Queens for AEW Double or Nothing. Let me tell y'all something, right? Yo, the nerds out there was just, and it's funny, I called my boy, right? And I shot footage. I didn't give a fuck. No, I mean, I didn't care. Like, I shot footage. No, I mean, I shot mad footage. Not really mad footage, but I definitely shot some footage out there. No, I mean, because I wanted to get, I wanted to feel the atmosphere of what it was like to be an AEW sicko. And it didn't disappoint. No, I mean, you had niggas out. They had motherfuckers smoking weed. No, I mean, I'm dead ass serious. I'm dead serious. Like I said, this is the promotion for the smart marks, right? The basement dwellers. Right? Like, you had the motherfuckers carrying belts. I seen like 2 motherfuckers carrying belts. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, y'all some losers, bro. For real, man. Y'all some fucking losers. Like, I ain't gonna front. This is actually the first time in a long time that I actually went to Flushing, Queens. Know what I mean? Actually, no. I'm lying because this is the first time I actually seen Citi Field. Yes, I kid you not. And I'm a Mets fan. I'm a fucking Mets fan. Now, it's the first time I actually went to see Citi Field. It looks big, it's beautiful and shit. Pause. Now, I've been to the new Yankee Stadium. I seen a game at the new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, but now, Citi Field is cool. But man, the sickos, bro. I'm like, yo, and then it's funny because I'm on this. I had to take the R and transfer to fucking to Jackson Heights. Now, I mean, I think Roosevelt Avenue, Jackson Heights on the 7, and then, I went there. As I'm on the R, now, I mean, I heard some sickos talking about wrestling. Now, I mean, talking about, 2019, I'm glad AEW came and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't want to engage in conversation. Now, I mean, I really don't want to engage in sicko talk. You know what I mean? Because that's what the fuck they do, bro. This is what the fuck the sickos do. Now, I mean, that's what the fuck the sickos do. You know what I mean? Like just like Mama Tag says, you know what I mean? The nerds were salivating. They were fucking salivating, bro. They were salivating. You know what I mean? And it's funny because, shout out to my boy M. I'm not gonna mention his real name, but shout out to my boy M. I actually called them. And I'm like, yo, son, these motherfuckers are gonna be out there until 1 in the fucking morning. You know what I mean? Because, again, the pay-per-view, listen, AEW pay-per-views are like 4 hours long. They're 4 hours long, bro. 4 hours long. This company don't care about you. You know what I mean? At least with WWE pay-per-views, you know what I mean? Like, they're able to end it at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Just like with, hold on real quick. Let me get my umbrella. It's drizzling a bit. Just like, how WWE, and I'm going to go, I'm going to be at the Garden, on that July show. For Saturday night's main event. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know how to end it right then and there. You know what I mean? They know how to end it at a certain point. Now, I mean, not like AEW where it's like fucking 4 hours long and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. And I don't even know, at this recording, I don't fucking know if the mayor, Zora Mondani, was there. I don't fucking know. I honestly don't know, but again, this show was like, the sickos was just, man, I didn't want to get into no conversations with no sickos. Like, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? It's a bullshit, like I said, it's a bullshit pay-per-view. It's a bullshit show for a bullshit promotion with bullshit fans. I see Austin one of these motherfucking fans wearing the World Heavyweight Championship. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I'm like, you fucking loser fuck. Like, you loser ass motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Okay, let me not bullshit. There was some good, listen, okay? I don't have a problem with people going to wrestling shows. I would rather do that. These people are harmless, right? These people are fucking harmless, right? The sickos are harmless. Pro wrestling fans are harmless, okay? They're fucking harmless. They're not hurting nobody. You know what I mean? It's funny. Me and Mama Tag, we had a conversation about that too. You know what I mean? And, she was like, listen, they're not bothering nobody. They spent their hard-earned money on going to these shows. I'm like, okay, you know what? You're right. Yeah. Let me let this thing go by, because, you know what I mean? I'm right here on fucking Myrtle. You know what I mean? I'm on. All right, good. I'm on Myrtle and Ashland. You know what I mean? Where the CVS is at. But okay, they don't hurt nobody, right? Which is true. Which is fair. You know what I mean? They're going to watch professional wrestling, which I have no problem with. This is basically for the fans who I have a problem with, like the heavy IWC fans, who, all they do is talk shit behind a fucking computer, talking about, this guy is not going to be pushed, or, I wish this company go out of business, and, what about his work rate? You know what I mean? He lives in his mother's basement. You know what I mean? Like, he likes to start flame wars and, eat pizza bagels and all this other shit. That's who I'm aiming at. I'm not aiming at the fans who actually save their hard-earned money and just want to go to a show. I don't have a problem with that. You know what I mean? Like, to each his own. I don't have an issue with that at all. Like, I actually commend y'all for that, because I'd rather do that. I'd rather have y'all do that than to spend money on bullshit. But this goes out to, like, the diehard AEW sickos. The ones who, like I said, they come off like they're smart. You know what I mean? Like they're fucking smart. They know the business, but in reality, they don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and these are the fans who WWE don't cater to. You know what I mean? They don't cater to these fans. AEW caters to these fans. That's why they're called sickos. You know what I mean? And All Elite Wrestling, Tony Khan is the one who he make this promotion for these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And this is why the company is in the bullshit that it's in. And I also got a flyer from a promotion. You know what I mean? Let me see if I could pull it out. Hold on. I did post it in my community post. You know what I mean? I will go. You know what I mean? It's from what's the name? It's called Produce Volume 1 The Octopus, right? And it's an event. It's a wrestling event. They was giving this out. You know what I mean? I seen Jonathan Gresham. I seen Zack Sabre Jr. on there. You know what I'm saying? I see fucking Rich Swann. It looks like a good event. The problem, it's on a fucking Monday night. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck happened, but the thing is on a Monday night. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go and watch an independent wrestling show on the Monday night. It's not going to work. That definitely isn't going to work. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's going to play out, especially when you got Raw on a Monday night. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, if you go on my community post, it's there. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to go, anybody who's in the Brooklyn area, if you want to go, you know what I mean? Be my guest. It looks like a good card, but on Monday night, I don't know. You know what I mean? Even if I wanted to, I got work the next morning. You know what I'm saying? I got work the next fucking morning and shit. You know what I mean? But I know the internet wrestling community will go there like, fuck Monday Night Raw. The indies. Pizza bagels. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not fucking doing that. But God bless you if you want to go do that. But like I said, like this video is basically aimed towards, these internet, these internet lanes. You know what I mean? The basement dwellers. You know what I mean? The mother's basement warriors. That's basically what the fuck this video is aimed for. But listen, if you want, and they have their fucking underwears. Like, come on, bro. You're in your fucking underwears, bro. Right, and that's another thing too. That's another thing why I go at these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, they got underwears with, with wrestlers' faces and shit on there. Like, they wear wrestlers' socks. You know what I mean? I seen one, what's funny also? I forgot to mention this. I seen one person there, right, wearing a fucking Bullet Club jacket. He had a vest and it had, had the Bullet Club logo and stuff. Yo, bro, the Bullet Club been dead, bro. It's a dead stable. what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta represent, Too Sweet. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's sad, bro. It's sad with these fans, but hey, listen, right? To each his own. If you like it, fuck it. That's on you. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I mean? I'm about to go eat some hamburgers and some corn for Memorial Day. I'm out.